Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees. Welcome back to Sky Factory 3, and oh look, Jenna is not here. Now, yes, I know, some of you have been getting very upset by the fact that I keep making these videos without Jenna, and we don't have enough episodes, and, you know, a few will come out, and then there's just this big gap. Where's Jenna, and why aren't you making more of them? Why don't you just make more of them? But here's the thing. Jenna is a free, independent woman, and she does not need no man telling her that she has to come over to his house to play video games with him. In fact, Jenna is very, very busy. She has a business that she runs, a very successful one, I might add. She helps take care of her niece a lot. And she has schoolwork she needs to attend to. She has a ton of responsibilities. So even if we make plans to record, sometimes they don't always work out. I can't control that, and as much as you folks love this series, and as much as I would like to supply you with new episodes every hour, on the hour, 24/7, just a constant live stream of us playing Sky Factory, that cannot happen, but I've come up with an idea to keep Sky Factory happening even when Jenna and I can't record. The dreaded half episodes are making a comeback, and this is going to be one of them. So if you're not familiar with the half episodes of the old days, or the in-between episodes, the fraction episodes, there were many different versions of the half episode idea. Here's how it's going to work in Sky Factory 3. When Jenna and I record, that will be an episode. That will be episode 38, 39, 40. But when Jenna's not around to record, and I've got to keep that Sky Factory ball rolling, I'll create some shorter episodes to go between the main episodes, and they will be denoted with a point episode number. So, for instance, the last episode we did was 40. I made one last week, I think it was. That was episode 41. But if you check, I've gone back and changed that. I've grayed out almost the entire thumbnail and replaced episode 41 with episode 40.1. This is going to be episode 40.2, and then 40.3, and then so on, until Jenna and I are able to record again, and that'll be episode 41, and then 42, 43, 44, 45, and if we get into a situation again where she's not free to record, the point system will return. Well, the fraction, the breakdown of the episode into sub-episodes. You know, let's say we record up to episode 45, and then Jenna can't make it back for, you know, another week or two. Well, episode 45.1, episode 45.2. It's not a perfect solution, and I understand many people won't like these as much as the real episodes with Jenna in them, but that's fine, because I'm making it pretty obvious whether or not Jenna's going to be there. Again, the thumbnail is going to be completely grayed out. It's going to have no life or energy in it at all, except for the title, and the number is going to be obvious. It's going to be a point something else at the end, so if you get to an episode and you see that, you can decide for yourself, well, do I want to see what Reese is doing in the world today, or do I want to wait for Jenna to come back? You get to make your own choice. And while you're making that choice, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/howdyfolkslive. On twitch.tv/howdyfolkslive, you can watch me play Kingdom Hearts every Saturday and Sunday morning, and hopefully every Tuesday and Thursday night. It's a grand old time. And if you miss an episode, you can check it out on youtube.com/howdyfolkslive, where the Twitch archives are uploaded, and also I stream every Monday through Friday morning. I'm streaming some Sky Adventures. I'm just throwing this plug in here. That wasn't planned. It's just happening. Let's play some Sky Factory now. Alright, now with that out of the way, hopefully you all understand what's going on. I've been trying to figure out what we're going to do in order to increase our Let's Play ability when Jenna finally returns to us. Something that is going to help push us along. We still don't have any new Sky Visitors. I see some of the old ones flying around, and there's part of a tree up there, but I don't think that... Maybe the Sky Visitors can't land if the tree is in the way. Or maybe... Maybe we didn't give anyone a certificate of stayership last time, and they decided that they were just going to leave and never come back? Maybe not, though. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've been going through a list of things that I wanted to do, and one of the things I wanted to do was set up a system that we can use to digitally store our items, which sounds like a lot of fun. Refined Storage would do that for us. We could even potentially hook up the Colossal Chest here to that system and use it to just search through the Colossal Chest and keep using the chest for storage. But in order to do that, we're going to need more power. We are actually generating a good amount of power, but if you run out of energy, you can't access your items if refined energy works the way that I think it does, like applied energetics. If that's the case, we need to get some sort of energy storage bank and generate a lot more power, and in order to do that, we need ender pearls, and the best way I can figure out how to do ender pearls is to just battery farm endermen, which brings me to what we're finally actually going to do today. We're going to automate the mob farm. I know that it's crazy, we're 40 plus episodes into this, depending on how you want to count things, but yeah, we haven't actually done that yet. It's still, oh gosh, it's still all manual. We need to start battery farming. It's a darn right necessity right about now. We need to do it. That's why I looked up mob grinding utilities to see what we've got here. For some reason, GM chicken feed chicken. Why? Why is that a part of this mod? I don't understand. I don't know what this does. A mob swab used on mobs to collect DNA. Can we create something that specifically spawns Enderman? Is that a thing that we can do? I don't know if that's the thing we can do. I don't know what a singularity tank is or what a XP drain singularity tank is. I have a lot of questions that aren't being answered right now, and I'm just going to have to accept that. What we need is just a basic system. Mob fan would be fine. Maybe get some upgrades in there. We need to get ourselves a mob masher. Advanced modular mob grinder can be enhanced with mob masher upgrade. What's the mob masher upgrade do? I guess it just increases the rate at which mobs are mashed. And then also an absorption hopper. Iron spikes we could probably just start off with. Real basic stuff. We just build some iron spikes. That'd be a good start off point. XP tap attached to the side of a singularity tank will turn XP fluid back to orbs. Okay, but what's this one do? Okay, you know what? Basic. We're starting off basic, and they said it couldn't be done. What is that, though? What's a dark oak? I'm going to have to look this stuff up, aren't I? Alright, I'm back and I've learned a bit. This is just a reference to the maker. It doesn't do anything. I thought that maybe it would be a block that would make monsters spawn more often, and there may be something like that in the pack. If you know of something, do let me know. That would be handy. This is just a singular XP drain. It just has the XP tap built in. I don't know why we'd want that. What we're going to build is the fan, the hopper, the spikes, maybe some upgrades. Let's get started. There's other spikes too. We don't have to build these, but we might as well stay within branch. You know what I mean? Heaven knows we are not hurting for iron. I like to sort these every opportunity I get. Let's just get a bit of iron. Not too much. We don't want to go crazy with it. You know, you know what I'm saying? We don't. No, of course we do. We want to go absolutely crazy. You got to put it in a. Really? It's not shapeless. Have I discovered this before? Is this a second revelation? Doesn't matter. Let's get a bunch of iron. Oh, we've already got a bunch of iron. Man, I'm getting used to some creature comforts in the other packs that I'm playing that I kind of wish we had here right now. Like the ability to automatically balance out what you've got up here. Oh, you know what? We need sticks. We should have a ton. I made a bunch of torches earlier. Although now that I think about it, it is possible I used them all to make torches. I think I made 4 stacks of torches. And then I haven't sorted the inventory, so yeah, there. I made a lot of torches. We had monster problems. Do we have this mod? Oh, we do! Those little time-saving mobs are the best, aren't they? I just love them. So we need, 3 of these, and then they go around the block, like so, to give us spikes. And like this, we have 8 spikes, which is maybe enough, and a ton of extra leftovers. We're going to have to go put our current system out of commission. What the heck is happening right now? I'm trying to stick all of that up there. Where is my all-in-one tool? Do I not have one anymore? Did it break at the end of the last episode? Is that what happened? Did I ever have an all-in-one tool in this series? I must have. Maybe I'm imagining things. I'm playing a lot of things at the moment. We could build a stone... Ooh, do you think I could just build a diamond all-in-one tool? We don't have that many diamonds. But literally in my inventory right now, sticks and iron. So we might as well go with an iron all-in-one tool, because it would be silly not to. Let's see, if I do that, and that, and then we did this. Okay. If this works the way I think it will, that'll give us pickaxe, hoe, shovel! How about that? Wasn't that cool? Kids, never say I don't know anything about the Minecraft again, alright? I'm very, very informed on what's happening in the Minecraft. I know what's up. Let's get rid of these guys, and then we'll begin revolutionizing our whole setup here. Oh gosh. No, creepers. No. We don't want a Jenna situation over here, where, you know, she's just running around triggering creepers and skeletons, and they're blowing up. Oh, well, none of you tell Jenna about this. By the way, I know that someone told Jenna about the diamond wand situation. Now, she wouldn't tell me who told her, but I know one of you is a nasty little snitch. And you know what? Snitches get stitches. You know, if they fall off their bike and injure themselves somehow. You got to get your stitches, kids. We don't want you to be permanently injured or anything. How do I get up inside of here? This whole thing needs to be just completely revolutionized. Ugh. if I can. And if not, no, well. How are we going to do this? Why did I come back in here? What am I doing? I guess we'll go ahead and disable it for now. But we're really not ready to even begin with this thing. We got to get fans and stuff. No, but seriously, listen, I need absolute, complete faith and devotion from all of you. And that means you can't be running around telling Jenna every little thing that I do, and every little thing that I say, and every single time that I die. That's got to come to an end right now. Alright? Either you're with me, or you're my enemy. Now, you might say that only a Sith deals in absolutes. But if that's true, tell me this. Is that an absolute statement? Or are you absolutely sure that only Siths deal in absolute? That itself is an absolute, Obi-Wan. Why are you like this, Obi-Wan? Come on, man. You're supposed to be this clever lad. Be smarter next time. I don't think we need 2 fans, because I think they have wide enough range that that's not necessary, but we've got just such an excess of material at this point. We've gone so far without having a mob spawner. This is all kind of basic stuff for us now, so we're going to do it that way. Cobblestone I need a bit of. Get a bit of that so we can create some levers. I don't know if any of these things need to be powered. I think that maybe the monster masher here, the mob masher, might need to be powered, but we're not building one of those today. So let's build just a couple of little basic levers here and see if we can turn them fans on and get them working. And then the last thing we're going to need is our hopper. We really need like a wall around this. This is not safe. No wonder I died. It had nothing to do with... Okay. I mean, yeah, they're spinning. They're going. Are they working? Yeah, they are, but only so far. We're going to need some of those upgrades. +1 with a max of 10. That's going to need a block of steel? You shrekking me right now? And steel rods. Or we'll just put the spikes, right here maybe? Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. Steel is something we'll get around to making at some point, I'm sure. We're going to be making a lot of these fractional between episodes, so we'll probably make one at some point. How did I make this, though? Hopper, Eye of Ender, Obsidian. Manageable. We might even have some of those things tucked away inside here. Have we made Obsidian? Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm saying the words out loud, I'm starting to realize we've never gone to the Nether in this series, which is embarrassing, but true. It's an undeniable fact. We have a couple of Obsidian, though, not enough. And I'm not seeing any Ender Eyes, but I didn't think to look for them either. So maybe on a second pass, because I was so distracted. If we don't have any Ender Eyes, you know what this means, don't you? We're going to have to turn that thing back on and just wait for Endermen to go through it and die. If you saw Ender Eyes, yell at me in the comment section, tell me that they were right there, and I'm a fool for not seeing them. That's fine. I'm used to that sort of thing. I'm friends with Jenna, after all. We do at least have blaze powder. I don't know where it came from, but we got it. I'm going to put it over here in my chest of things that we might need in the upcoming future. And I guess I'll get to work on at least the stuff we can make. So, for example, I can make a hopper, and we do have chests. I saw those about 7 or 8 times when I was going through there. So I can at least make ourselves like a nice hopper, and that gets us one step closer to our goal. While we're waiting, I'm going to turn this thing back on, in a manner of speaking. It pushes me to right here, so we'll put down our spikes. I need to be able to get back there and get those torches. Oh gosh, those do a lot of damage. Oh, I've died on my own setup! At least we know that they are effective. They got that much going for them, I suppose. Dadgummit. Oh, jeez. This is a tangled web we've weaved. Not in lies or anything like that. I mean, we're not trying to deceive. It's just we're causing a lot of trouble for ourselves. Alright, there we go. And it might even be dark enough in here to... Yeah, some mobs will spawn back. They're not on top of that, though. We can't have that. That would be ridiculous. There we go. Bippity bop, bippity boop. How about that? It's a load of poop. This is good. Perfect. Nothing will survive. No, yeah, everything will die. Okay. Put this thing back together. And hopefully monsters will start spawning. Maybe we'll get a slender fella. And he'll die. Hopefully, right? That's what I'm hoping for. There's not a lot of room for monsters to spawn there. Perhaps we should fix that. Hey, I just saw something die in there. How great was that? Here's my idea for this setup. We don't want any light over here so that monsters will spawn, so instead, How about that? That'll do? I can not quite get in, but we can adjust that. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything. No, it's still pretty dark in there. Now we just have to wait, I guess, for an Enderman to spawn. However long that's going to take. I brought doors. I thought about putting doors down, but there's no advantages there. We must have had Endermen at some point, because we have a bunch of Ender shards that I don't think we can put back together into Ender pearls. I think I remember even asking Jenna if she had some Ender pearls. That must be what we did with all of them. I don't... Ah... Pulsating iron nuggets. That must have been what we did with them, of course. Now I remember. Okay, then. My life is pretty much dissolved into just watching this thing and waiting for something interesting to happen. Oh, skeleton. What a shame. I don't want monsters to spawn on top of this. I don't know how likely that is, but now it's never going to happen. And we've got a bone. Woo. Chickadees! And are any of you, like, Ender-based? Do any of you drop Ender-based things? None of you seem to drop Ender-based things. We need to consider breeding chickens at some point. They could be useful. Wait, hold on. Where am I being? Oh, where did you even come from? Where did y'all come from? Oh, secret attack. I see how it is. I see it how it is. Drop down on a guy when he's not paying any attention and then start shooting him with your bow and arrows, eh? Okay, well, guess what? I have no counter to that. I have no food. I'm gonna die. I have no range. This is a dead end. I don't know what I was thinking coming back here. I can kill you, though. I can do that. And then this other guy's, he's gonna burn. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he's got air on me. He's got air on me. No! There you are. I'm coming for my revenge, man. No, come here. Die, you monster. Are they spawning on top of Mary Death's house, or are they spawning inside of Mary Death's house? Oof. Do you know what used to cause a lot of mobs to spawn and might cause a lot more mobs to spawn again if we used this cleverly? Is this area out here, this platform. Remember how we used to have, like, huge monster mashes out here? Well, those were always a graveyard smash, and the Endermen always showed up, so maybe we'll just open it up for one more night of monster mashing? I mean, I know Halloween is coming and gone, but that could be effective. I mean, it means I have to wait till nighttime again, but... Oh, well. The things we do, right? Wait a minute! Wait, hold on. Mary Death buys and sells dead things, doesn't she? Does Mary Death have Ender Pearls? Or does she just buy them? Mary Death, what have you got? Oh, you just buy the basics. You don't even sell them. We could buy, like, an end cake if we wanted to go fight a dragon, but who wants to go do that? I think someone recommended I get angel wings, but I don't know if that was in this pack, and also that's not how you spell angel. We could totally do that. Just a ring. Oh, it's just a ring. It's just a... What's the difference between these two? What is the difference? Do you have to... I guess you have to build the ring first, and then what? Do they just... Do you use angel block? I know what that is. You can place that in the sky. Gold, feathers, a ring of the flying squid... Chicken wing? Huh? Flight of the majestic beast uses 1 GP. Right. And then this uses more GP. Okay. That's a goal for another day. Hey! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. See, I was worried I would actually be standing here for hours and hours and hours waiting on an Enderman to spawn, but no. I guess well... we should probably go cancel the Monster Mash, now that I think about it. This was a mistake, and now I gotta go cancel it before I get a bunch of Endermen showing up when the Graveyard Smash is starting, and it's just gonna get hectic and haywire, and it's gonna be, oh look, is that Israfel's? I think that's Israfel's ship. Looks like he's going away. Maybe he doesn't want any more blondes then. Maybe he's got enough. Pretty safe, though. Pretty safe stuff. You don't have to worry about anyone coming after them. I mean... They went after Daisy for a while, didn't they? Bless them, but then they just kind of stopped. So, I don't remember what I needed, but I do know that I gotta combine this and this to get one of these, and then the rest of it was something about a hopper. And I think that it was one of these, and it was obsidian. That was the thing I didn't do. I got distracted. Fortunately, stone is all we need to make some obsidian. We can make some of these, and then we can surround that on all the sides by those. And let's make a couple of them. We don't need to, but we can. You know, we've got the materials. You know, sometimes you just want to splurge a little bit. Treat yourself. Sometimes you want to eat some carrots. You know, because you're going to die if you don't. Treat yourself. This seems like as good a place as any to do this. Right here, because what else are we ever going to do in this corner? Immediately, next episode, someone's going to want to do something in this corner. It's going to be Jenna. I just know it. Boom, lava. Got our lava. Gonna put the lava in the bucket. Boom, we got ourselves the obsidian we needed. And the other 2 obsidian, what did we do with those? Did we not get them out of the big chest? Did we just leave them in there? Earlier, some of you will remember I said, oh, look, we do have 2 obsidian. What did I do with them? There's no way What did I do with the 2 obsidian? It's not a big deal. I can just go make some more. But I know for a fact that I saw 2 obsidian all around me. Absorption hopper. We're going to build a storage crate because I wish I'd known about them sooner because they are amazing. I've recently discovered the wonders of storage crates, first in stone block, and have since brought them to my live stream series, youtube.com/howdyfolkslive, playing through Sky Adventures, and they're also in stone block. That's on this channel. They're fantastic. You need some chests. Let's make 2 of them. They're that good. Don't even get me started on the medium one. This, though, this is good. You're also going to need planks, a single wood, in this case 2, because we're making double. And then, as I was saying, planks and sticks. I've sorted this thing, so where are my planks and sticks? Here. Literally right here. Whole row of planks and sticks. Don't know why that took me so long. Well, you got to make this thing first, though. This is your wooden casing. Got to get 2 wood cases, surrounded with all this stuff. You get a couple of storage crates. Look how cheap that was. Nothing but wood. Boom! Look at the size of that thing. It's perfect for what we're doing. Now, apparently, look at that. Great. So it's working its wonders. And this thing here has a 7x7x7 area. So this ought to work. Yeah, it worked. And then, oh no, I have to know east and west. What directions is the sun? Sunset's over there. Go west, young man. Haven't you been told? California's full of whiskey, women, and gold. Okay, we've done it. We've done it, everyone. It's been automated. And now we just leave it alone. We just let it do its thing. Or alternatively, we expand off the sides so there's even more space for monsters to spawn in. I don't have to do that right now, but you'll notice that I am, because I don't even have a reason. Okay, now here's my thinking. Because we no longer need to worry about being able to see inside of here to attack monsters, it's all automated now. No reason to leave the gap in the bottom. It was just a weak point where bad things could happen, and I don't like those. Okay, we're having to reconfigure our spikes a bit, but that should work just as well. Once we put some blocks on the other side. Oops, my gosh, no! Once we put some blocks on the other side, to make sure that monsters can't just kind of slip past into here. Now, before we completely seal this up, we need to add a couple more fans. There are fan upgrades that we could get that could widen them out, but do you have a block of aluminum lying around? No, neither do I. And isn't the recipe for the fan cheaper anyway? I believe that it is, yes. So, a couple more of these. I did not make enough stone slabs. My mistake. And then we'll also need a couple. That's not the recipe that we want. This is the recipe. That's the recipe we want. I think that's all that we will need. I'm going to make stairs, and I'll show you why in a second. Do we have any more walls? I built a lot of walls. I think we might be out, though. Hopefully not, because I wanted to put up walls. We got 23. That's not going to be enough. It's certainly a start, but it's not enough. Okay, that is more like it. In fact, 2 and a bit stacks is probably too many for what we're doing, which is just completing the lap around here, because it's so dangerous right now. We could so easily just fall off the edge, as I did earlier. The risk of growing up is low. Many people don't grow up. Many people just stay children forever. But also, the risk of a creeper blowing up and knocking us off the edge is, granted, a lot lower now, since they're contained. But still, it's not a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, no. Oh, no. How did that even happen? That doesn't even make sense. They weren't connected, were they? Well, I was saying I was going to replace everything with walls eventually anyway, so... Okay, I guess that's just another... Oh, you know what? Diagonally, they were collected. They must have been... It has some sort of weird diagonal connection thing that it does. I guess that's what happened there. And we should now be ready to seal this thing up and get it operational once more. Boom, 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 boom. And fill in the gaps down there. It looks a little bit funky. We could do this if we wanted to completely hide those fans, except we just ran out. No, you know what? Here we go. We'll pretty it up a bit. Oh, we can't. You can't use two different kinds of. Okay, that's fine. No, this is good. In fact, I like this. We're gonna add torches to these corners, including this one, even if it looks a bit silly. And then we're going to take those stairs that I built earlier and go along the edge here, a bit like a nice edge trim, like you do in a house. You ever do a house construction? Me either. But I've heard stories. Check it. If you get just the right angle with these. Oh, look at that. How good does that look for all of the people who are going to be using it? Me and Jenna. That's all. I don't like the... you know what? It's functional. And all that matters at the end of the day is that it's functional. A lot of my building materials have flown up in here since we started. But, yeah. How about that? There's a bit of light leak up there at the top, but if we press F7, it doesn't matter. Monsters will start spawning. And it's good, and it's wide, and it's got lots of room for things to spawn and hopefully die and get their goods. I need to put down some walls. Alright, so it's a mess. It doesn't look too good. Eventually, it'll all be stone wall. It'll all be like this, and it'll be fantastic. No axe? No problems. We have too much wood as it is. I haven't even looked over here in a while. How bad is it? It's bad. It's real bad, especially when you consider we've got... we've got 9 dirt from the process as a whole. We could tell it to collect leaves. That's an option if you right click on it. One of the configuration options. I don't know where it is, but you can tell it to, you can just put shears in there. But then if you shear the leaves, you don't get saplings, and you see the problem with that is that we need saplings to continue. What we could do is build a second farm next to this farm and have that farm collect saplings and pump some of those saplings over to here. How are we doing on our sapling collection, by the way? I don't, how many of those do we have? It doesn't matter. We're not, yeah, it's a process. We'll have to figure something out. How are we doing here? Something just died? Arrows, it's just skeleton. I guess we'll just leave that to run then. And eventually we'll have enough ender pearls for me to continue with stage 2 of this process, which is building a device to store energy. See you folks next time. Hopefully Jenna will be here. Bye!